My name is Sayan Kochar. I work as a director of operations at the SKOCH Group. And I'm also passionate about food. Today we are having our inaugural launch of the India Food Forum on behalf of SKOCH Group. So this is a platform where all stakeholders can come together and work on it together, and also it is to preserve the food heritage. So this platform will give people a chance to promote food literacy and showcase their skills and also get a recognition.
Basically what we realize is that India is a country of a lot of rich culture, and a lot of that manifests itself through cuisines. So India has innumerable cuisines, whether you go to north, south, west, east or mid-India. But what we realized is that over the years, a lot of the chefs are not being able to preserve that heritage, and that heritage is going away. But there are some people who want to preserve it. So these are the unsung heroes who are actually trying to preserve our culture, our food culture. And for us, they are the real heroes, and we want to promote them. We want to give them a platform to take them national as well as international.
Only a hungry person knows the value of getting a meal at all. And I have been a practitioner of poverty for the first 17 years of my life. There were days when we had one meal. We did not know when the second was coming from. There were others where we could feast a little just because my father got the bonus. But largely, I think there is a misconception that poor people in India eat tasteless food. I think hunger is the best seasoning. Some of the tastiest food I've had is in my childhood, in my days of poverty. Food to me is a spiritual connect. I remember my parents, I remember my grandparents, I remember my uncles and aunts linked to food. The problem today is that in this new culture of razzmatazz and what I call completely, pardon my French, bastardized Mughlai food or Indian food has become absolutely, unidirectional. Everything has got the same tomato, onion gravy, and everything looks the same. You have these very, very fancy weddings which cost 7,000 rupees a plate, and from one end you start with Italian, on the other end you go to Chinese, pizza, and you talk about Japanese, sushi, Indian, what have you, and you see guests not bothered about the wedding but moving with a plate like headless chicken, where everything tastes like cardboard on the buffet. The food industry has been captured by what I call food vultures, be it food critics, be it celebrity chefs, be it food groups, social media. These people are all out for their pound of flesh, and they would not like any other chef, specifically the heritage chefs who do very traditional food, home cooked food, different masalas, different styles to come up at all. And I think this heritage is in dire need of conservation. To me, conservation is about cuisine, culture and conversations. Food is irrelevant without the conversation. Food is irrelevant without the memory associated with it. Food is irrelevant without the nostalgia. Abhilasha there makes the best Rajasthani food possible in India. I met her in one of these farmer markets and I tried her food, which was kadhi kachori. Outstanding. जिनने लाहौर में बैठा जिया नहीं, जिनने कड़ी कचौड़ी नहीं खाई उसने खाई. So Abhilasha, you tell me what you cook and why.
Hi, I'm Abhilasha Jain. I represent Marwadi Khana. I'm a home chef. I specialize in the vegetarian food of Rajasthan, and I do Indian mithais. And thank you so much, Kochar family, for giving me this opportunity to serve the people whom I never thought I can reach to. And their coming and giving me that live testimonial was really, really encouraging.
Next time I want to present to you Sana Khan. Sana Khan is a regular housewife. She lives in Daryaganj. She keeps her own goat because she doesn't trust the meat that everybody else sells. And she does fantastic food. Her shami kebab, guaranteed, is the best in India. You can count it like you carpet by thread count. उनकी रेशे वाले कबाब होती है. एक स्क्वायर इंच में कितने रेशे हैं, उससे आपको पता लगता है कितनी बढ़िया ये शामी कबाब बना है. And she makes a unique dish called chicken sarga. तो सर आप क्या करती हो कि खाना बना रही हो तो जरूरत नहीं होती.
Hello, I'm Sana Khan. I'm a home chef. I do Mughlai cuisine and it's authentic. You won't get this kind of food anywhere being served in any restaurant, any eatery. And the recipes I use, they have been handed over through generations.
Azhar Mazgiri and his partner, इनके बारे में मैं 2-3 चीज़ बताऊं before I get back to him. He's an MBA. He was in the corporate world. He left all of that to start food. You heard of Kakori kebab, right? So Kakori comes from a place called Kakori, or there is there was a person called Nawab of Kakori, the royal family of Kakori, who chose him to partner to bring Kakori and Agri food to Delhi. So his partner was Nawab of Kakori, जिन्होंने इनको सब कुछ सिखाया और उन्होंने प्रगति मैदान में पहले काकोरी वाला खोला, ये आलकोसर वगैरह सब बाद में आए और तब से जो अगदी फूड ये बनाते हैं, तो इनका आप काकोरी गलोटी कबाब खाइए तो बहुत ही हल्का मसाला,
वो शेर है कि मसाला लगता है सबो जाम लगता है, फकीर हर चीज़ का इंतज़ाम करता है।
Azhar Waziri, that's the full name. I left an advertising career to get into this, to follow my passion. And I decided to get the old recipes from Awadh region. So we decided to get the original things in the market. On a commercial scale, we introduced galautis to the Delhi market. I mean, every menu, every wedding, you will find galauti kebab.
Last is the Malayali. Unfortunately, कोई पंजाबी food in Gurgaon because there is no one buys Malayali food in Gurgaon. It's so sad. And I met him, and for many months he was trying to get me to taste his food, and he would say butter chicken अच्छा बनाता हूँ, रोटी अच्छा बनाता हूँ. I said यार तुम मलयाली food ही बनाता. I said I have not eat your food. I said this is Malayali, and he said there's no market. No one buys Malayali. So I gave him his first catering assignment. I said it's my birthday. Come and cook Malayali. And that's how I met him. He does outstanding Malayali by the way. He does better mushroom Malayali than he does. It is super fantastic.
Hi, I'm Abhilash Nair. I'm the chef owner of Talab, and I'm here as part of the For the Love of Food initiative started by Mr. Sameer Kocher. By this platform, a simple chef like me can even think of doing a catering to multiple personality who are like who's who of the industries can be catered. So this would really help me in getting good business or even a recognition at a different level, which is at present is taken care by all the big wigs of the company.
She's 20 years old. She is still studying her MBA, and she has a board in catering business. She started. During COVID, her father had this big business, 6,000 square feet of 200 business, and all corporate catering went courses. She came in and she started talking about it. It's a big business.
Hi, my name is Janvi Sally Saxena, and I bring Indian Alchemy to you today. Indian Alchemy was inspired by my grandfather. I've seen food all throughout my life, and I've been a part of the system long before I was actually a part of the system. Being a young female entrepreneur, there is somebody who wants to help you out, and Sameer sir wants to give us this platform and wants us to make use of it, make it into a national brand, make ourselves into national brands.
For me, that thing about connecting to your elders, connecting to people you came from, people who might not be here anymore today, the sort of memories that food brings up, I think that's the most wonderful part of what we are doing over here, is that we are protecting food, but we're also, preserving heritage, we're preserving history, we're passing it on to future generations. People like me who don't know how to cook, but know what it means, what a certain dish might mean to a certain family. For me, that's a really important part of what we're doing over here.
The fast food industry now, everybody wants food on their plates in 30 minutes, but it's very difficult to prepare foods that are authentic within 30 minutes and get them to your plate. And I think we are losing our touch with foods that are authentic, foods that belong to India. And I think our attempt here is to bring that food back to the table.
People who can spend money don't know where to get good food. They get guided by these fancy guys on TV who says this food is good, so they go and eat it, and then they question, why the hell should I pay for this? It's not good. On the other hand, people who do very good food have no access to that market. So as a corporate chieftain or as somebody who runs CEO's Association for Inclusive India, we've taken it upon ourselves to preserve this heritage food and give exposure to these very good chefs, upcoming chefs, to corporate India, to the corporate chieftains, people with the buying power and people with the appreciation of good things and smaller things in life, because no one likes to eat money, they like to eat taste. And that, when you're talking about these small people, home cooked, home chef, that kind of cuisine is absolutely guaranteed. I hope it wins.